take her life because
Can
she's
we-
unattractive. Then
can
you
we
go
be
into
really-
then you go into you find a village of babies, and then you do horrendous things.
Oh no, we're not gonna
Oh,
do the baby
I don't
thing.
give a fuck how
the-
many it was.
You
The baby
killed
is supposed to-
innocent
It
bystanders,
happened.
Omar.
The baby's
It's
It
not
happened,
killed.
bro.
They
The baby part
burned
is
people,
100%
they
bullshit.
dismembered them, they cut body parts off, they
See, this is the
sodomized
problem,
them,
Omar.
they
You
raped them,
want us
they
to
did
listen to you.
unspeakable, atrocious acts to them and made
Yeah,
them
you
watch while they did
you
it.
want us-
And they,
Oh my
I
god.
just, guys,
they
guys,
filmed, Omar,
guys,
they
I just
filmed all of
want
it.
to,
I don't talk. Look, I don't talk this
They-
much.
They
I'd let you
filmed
guys.
all of it in real time and
Omar,
uploaded it.
Omar, I'm just having a hard time. I know you're talking to me,
That's
so
tough.
you have the internet in the palm of your hand. You know that you can find these footage and you can see it. Why are you ignoring it?
Thank you.
I already seen it.
Go to
Bro.
I want
There
to
was
know,
nothing.
why are
There's
you
no proof on
ignoring
nothing.
Channels.
There's no
Go to
proof
Do
on
you not have
nothing.
the
Sahar.
fortitude within your body to hold that phone up and look at those images and call it out the terrorism that it is? Why can't you, as a human being, say what took place is hideous? It was terrorism and it has no place. I can understand you bitch and moan about the Gaza Strip and you don't like this and that, but the unaliving of innocent babies, women, children, grandmas, everything that they did through the last week is hideous. And you're sitting there saying it didn't happen, or and then you're calling them
That's
freedom
horrible.
fighters.
That's fucking
I got
horrible.
an update. There was some firing at I'm not sure where it was, but they're now attacking Lebanon back. It's not, I don't know how major it is, but there was some firing at, I have to ask an Israeli friend where that is.
Bro, the Zionists keep saying
But-
all the same shit every time. You guys all say the same shit every time, bro. It's getting annoying.
Oh, so it's
Like, you
fake
guys
news.
are
No, but
lying.
You say it's fake
that's not the
news?
thing.
Blind,
Okay,
bro.
guys,
All the
you
time,
guys are losing the point. And Omar, you are obviously not understanding it. You're like just obviously, Omar, you're not getting it at all. Like you're being brainwashed, Omar. You've been brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Power hungry people using religion. That's what's happening. Very pure and simple. 2 bullet points. There is no third bullet point, no fourth, no fifth. Nothing. There is nothing that justifies the unliving any kind of human being in either sides, especially babies. Zero.
Amen, Ferry.
There is zero. There is no human being on this planet, or no superhuman being, or whatever you believe in. No one could justify it. Zero.
Please
You
tell
being-
me. No, but
Everybody-
honestly,
all this is brainwashing, like people being brainwashed.
yes,
Wake
please
up.
tell me we haven't resorted to this. Please tell me we have not resorted to genocide and we're supporting genocide.
Honestly,
Please
I
tell me.
think if it was any
they've
other
been
group of
genocided
people,
for
I really
75
think
years.
if
What do
it
you
was any
expect,
other
them,
group
bro?
of people, you
Imagine
would
somebody
care.
coming to you. Imagine somebody
Omar?
coming to you every day,
Hold on, Omar, go ahead.
slapping
Say
you
your
every
thing.
single day, and you didn't defend yourself for so long, and you've been
Defend
quiet for so
yourself?
What?
long.
What?
For so
What are you
long,
talking about?
bro. For so long, you've been quiet all these years, and all of a sudden,
Yes.
you show up to being
Quiet.
power, and then
hello,
and then you get mad for
guys.
defending
Stop being
yourself.
quiet, bro.
Please,
Hell
can I-
no, bro. Hell no.
No, that's
Omar,
not, that's
Omar,
not right.
are you
That's
for
just
real?
Stupid.
Are you for
That's
real?
Stupid.
Yeah, I know his
Oh my
voice.
God.
This is going to be
Yeah.
more of this BS.
Omar, are you for real?
Who's
Yeah,
talking?
he's for real. This is
Hello,
really
Conservative Dave.
Please, can I say something?
Yes. Go for it.
Yep.
Please, can I say something? I'll be leaving
Yes.
very soon.
Go
Yes,
for it.
please,
Sunday
go ahead.
prayers. Okay.
Please.
Before I'll try to give my point on this
You got
on
back.
this situation that's going on. I will first of all say, may the God of Abraham and King David give the people of Israel the strength to fight and defend the Jewish people and the state of Israel. I have been in different platforms on this situation, and there's a lot of lies telling, propaganda, and manipulation, especially from I don't want to say my brothers or people from Islam. Islam, first of all, is a bad religion. Not Muslims. Islam is a push to terrorism. I know what I'm saying, so I'm coming. there is
Actually,
no
you're wrong
race
there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need
on
to
Earth.
defend.
In my own research,
One second. I need to defend. 1 second. I need to defend you
that-
Why
there
are you
I'm
putting
coming,
religion
please,
to
please,
this, bro? What's wrong with you?
I'm
Why are you
coming.
putting
no.
religion into this?
Please,
because it's the fundamental
please, I'm
piece
coming.
of it.
You talk, please,
It's
I'm
the
coming.
I
Shit,
want to.
man.
I don't want to defend
Yeah.
him. I want to defend you because every single war, there has not been one war on this planet that has not started by religious people and power-hungry people, and all this is all about that. So I want to defend you on that. That whatever you're saying
Yeah.
is right. Whatever
Okay,
your religion
that's a fair
is, I
point.
don't care. I don't care what your
Yeah.
religion is. I give 0 Fs about it. You're right on it. You're completely right on it.
I am saying so because I have lived in Jordan for 3 years, 2017 and 2020, and during that time I visited Israel, Jerusalem, and Tel Aviv, where I was there for 2 weeks. Now, I was in different platforms on this issue, and I met a group that they were talking to defend the people of Palestine. And when I came in and tried to bring out the history of the Israelites and what they have gone through, humanity, there was one of these activists who said the history of the Holocaust was a lie. The Jewish people were never slaughtered.
Say World War II. The TikTok
in
doesn't like
Germany.
somebody tell him not to say that
Nazi.
word.
Don't say
Yeah, in World War II.
you're going to get
And,
me.
and let me tell you something. My great grandfather is still alive. My great grandfather served the British Royal Navy. He was an army. He's 98 years old, and he fought in Burma, and he was in Germany. We have the pictures. Everything
Okay,
in
just
our
be
house.
careful with the H
So
word,
I was
please.
saying,
Don't say the H word. Say World
Don't say
War
the
II.
H word, please.
It's
Is
because of
this for
TikTok.
real?
It's because of TikTok. They will start banning
Man,
people.
just listen to what we're trying to say, man.
You
Tell
change
your
words.
grandfather thank you for his service, man.
There you go. Amen.
Is this for real? So during my stay in Jordan, I was living in Juba, in Qadar, in Jordan. We were working with the British Council as text day examiner IELTS exams. There was this issue. There was a lady who was a nanny working in one of the Jordanian family, and she was sexually abused
Oh.
by the son of one of these of his employer. And when she reported this issue, the victim became the author. What was said about her? They said that she's the one who seduced this guy, who seduced the son before he make that committed the act, and she was taken to jail. It took
Uh-oh. Must have had.
Yeah, he
Lots-
said a few
lots-
words you can't say. He said something you can't say. You have to say.
You gotta be
SA.
careful.
You have
Must
to
have lost
say.
connection.
You have to say things
Uh,
like grape or SA.
be in
You say the
trouble,
full SA, and they're gonna drop you.
Can I want to say one thing. So, what do you expect from Palestinian people? Like in the West Bank, they're occupied. In the Gaza Strip, they're blockaded. Like, what do you expect these people to do? Could you guys give me an answer,
if
please?
you-
I absolutely can.
I
can
do.
help
I
you.
do.
Answer.
I
I
do.
can help you. No problem.
yeah.
No
Give me
problem.
an answer. What do you expect these two sides to do?
No
They're
problem.
both separated.
Cool.
What do you
First
want
thing,
them to
Omar,
do?
First thing they do is reject terrorism. Get rid of Hamas. Saying we want to live in peace. We want to make Gaza the best place in the world.
Coexist.
Get trade with other people. Live in peace. Flourish. Have rights for everyone in there.
And drop
Embrace
the
life
religious
and
call.
stop
Drop the
living
religious call.
in this grief like you think you have something like owed to you. You're never going to get Israel and take over Israel. It's not
You think they're
happening.
gonna forget?
I
You
mean-
think
I
they're
mean,
gonna
sorry,
forget?
get
You
out
think
to
they're
the
gonna forget?
Mediterranean
You think they're
Ocean
gonna forget? You
and
think
look
they're
at
gonna
those
forget?
big ships
You think
out
they're
there
gonna forget?
that belong to my country. They're out there for a reason. Omar.
Sure, you guys are in support of a genocide.
Yes,
you think they're
we
gonna
are in
forget?
support of a
Genocide.
country.
No. Genocide.
Genocide. I'm
America
saying that-
stands
Let me-
against
no.
terrorism and
You
all
guys-
forms
you
of-
guys
We're
have
evacuating
debated.
the citizens.
Omar, you're
We're
being
only
stupid.
on
No,
We're
that is
evacuating
Omar,
citizens.
Omar,
Let me
Guys,
Omar,
you
Let me
guys
finish.
are.
Let me finish.
Omar,
Let me
no,
finish.
no, Omar, Omar, you need.
Omar. You
I'm
made a
not
big
Omar.
comment
I'm not
there.
Omar. I'm not Omar.
you need to
I'm
calm down.
M99. You can look at me. Okay.
M99, you need to calm down. M99,
Okay.
you need
Okay.
to calm
Let
down.
me say something. Okay.
Slow down.
Wait
It
a
is
minute, no.
it is a slow genocide. Okay.
No.
That's stupid.
We're
That's not
evacuating
true.
the
That's
citizens.
stupid.
That's not
And
true.
it's
Your
not true.
numbers are going
That
up
is not
eightfold.
true.
Your numbers have
Sure.
gone up like eightfold. There's no
Eightfold.
genocide with the population
Sure.
explosion. There's no
Eightfold.
genocide.
Eightfold with genocide.
M99,
No,
what is
there's no
happening?
genocide.
M99,
Your numbers are
M99,
exploding.
Okay, but
Okay,
we,
can I
they want
ask
to
you a
live on
question?
the land of Palestine. and other
M99,
people
what is
controlling
happening?
them, though.
M99, what is
That's the
happening is
difference.
what is happening is that you are experiencing the result of what you guys been voting for.
Sure.
You guys been voting, you guys, and both
Sure,
you,
I
as
agree.
well as Israel, as well as America, as well as every freaking fascist countries right now out there.
Bro,
You
this
are
is bullcrap,
experiencing-
bro. They
Wait,
gotta
Omar,
show
Omar,
No,
us
it's
the
not.
light.
No, it's not.
One
No, it's
second.
not.
Bullcrap,
You,
bro.
you,
Let me-
no,
I
it's
got
not.
this.
No, it's not. Let
I
me
got
finish.
this. One second.
No, it's-
Let him
finish.
speak.
No.
Let him finish
No,
his
no.
thought.
Let me
Yeah.
finish.
Let him finish
You
for
are
God's sake.
experiencing what
He's
you
been
voted
talking.
for.
I haven't got in a
You
word.
are you are experiencing what you've been voting for, which is religion. You've
It's
been
not religion.
brainwashed,
No,
and yet
sorry.
no, it is. No, it
it's
is.
not. No, it's not.
I'm sorry. No, you are not.
You don't know
you
nothing
are
about
not.
history of Palestine or nothing. Okay, don't.
I don't
talk
care
that.
about Palestine. I
I
don't
know
care
you
about
don't care
Oh,
about
you
Palestine.
don't.
I
That's
care
your
about
question.
Let
human
him
being.
finish.
You're
Okay,
a
go ahead.
human being. You can speak. You can talk. I care about you. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about anybody's religion. Zero freaking religion. I don't care. You made bad stuff to my people. It's fine. My people in my country been,
You're from
made all
Angola,
alive
though.
for years. Doesn't freaking matter. Stop doing it.
Can I
Stop
ask you a
being
question?
brainwashed. No.
Can-
you-
Yeah,
Tell
I
me.
haven't
Tell
got
me.
in
Wait.
anything. Okay,
Ask
go.
me.
Let
me
him
ask-
finish his thought for God's sake.
Bro,
What's
relax
your,
on the bottom.
What's your religion and what do you believe in? Do you believe if a 5-year-old child stands in front of you, doesn't matter where they are from, Pakistani, from Israel, from Hamas, Christian, I zero crap. Is that child, 5-year-old child in front of you, does it worth to live? Do
Of
you
course.
believe? There you go. Then shut the fuck up about
what-
who's doing what. You
Okay.
voted for this shit.
Okay.
You voted for this shit. If you
Are you
want to,
done?
no, I'm not.
Okay.
Because you need to stop. You need to stop blaming others.
Okay.
You
So-
and all
you're
of you
blaming Hamas.
voted for it, and we
You're
voted for
blaming
it too.
Hamas
We all
for
need
collective punishment.
No, I'm not blaming Hamas.
Oh
I'm
my
blaming
God.
you
Oh my
being
God.
stupid. I'm blaming you being stupid.
Sure, you can insult me all you want. That's all you can do. Okay. Let me get to the
Oh,
point.
man. Omar.
Wow.
Can I get to my point?
Unbelievable.
Omar just
What
got
is
removed for-
unbelievable? You know how
Omar-
many kids you have been unalived in Palestine right now?
Omar just got removed for community
3,200
violence.
people.
Come-
Okay,
He's
Oh,
not getting
guys,
removed.
hold on, guys. I gotta talk to the audience, guys. Look, these are very difficult conversations, and I'm gonna need you not to report people because you hurt my life when you do that. And then eventually they're gonna try to take me down. I'm gonna need you guys not to do that.
Did somebody
it
do that? Somebody
Yes.
report us?
Yes.
Must have been.
No,
Omar got taken out.
Omar got taken down. Look, guys,
What?
look, guys, I know this conversation is difficult.
It can be
If
the
it, beco-
algorithm.
hold- if it becomes too difficult for you, please leave and go take a break. Don't
Can-
report people.
Sorry, host.
Please.
Can
And
you-
real quick, guys, I know it's annoying. But can you guys please tap the screen? It helps the live. If you guys been liking what you're watching, can you please hit the follow button? If you really like what you're watching, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe them. And then the folks in the box, if you're liking what they've been saying, I don't care if it's polar opposite of me. Hook them up, show them some love, follow them, give them some TikToks. And if you want to support the program here, I take donations at my Cash App, my Venmo, and it's in my bio. Go ahead, guys.
Host, sorry, just like a favor, can you bring up Asrar Summer? She's in the comment section.
And in the meantime, I wanted to say that I'm sorry if I'm stepping on toes for people's religion and whatnot, but I really try to be neutral here because, like, it's
No, Ferry, you've been pretty good. You've been pretty good, man.
Okay. Okay.
I see a lot of flags, a lot of religions thrown out there, and that's the problem. And it's
So
just,
okay,
like,
can I respond to that? Okay.
Go ahead.
So before 48, right? We all know establishment of Israel, right? 48.
Yep. Go ahead.
Before 48, if you guys didn't know, right? Jewish, Christians, Muslims lived in that quarter, right? There was no issues.
There were issues.
What's the issues?
Oh, there was civil war before 48. There were
was no civil
massacres
war.
for decades. There was times of rest, but they're punctuated with many massacres on both sides. This is why the British
I don't think so. Can I have a source?
But this is why the British drew up the partition plan, because they
No, no.
wanted to solve the problem with everybody fighting. That's
That's
why
false.
it's a partition plan.
They drew up the partition plan because of the Balfour Declaration to give Jewish people a homeland.
Yes, and because there was fighting going on.
So there was not fighting going on. I would
There
like
was,
a source.
okay,
I would
should
like
we
a
start
source.
to enumerate all the massacres?
So everyone, oh wait, let's go
Sure,
the
I
other
could-
way.
I could
Let's go
look
the other
up-
way. So
I could
everyone
look
got
up right
along until 48. Everyone got along. Everything was good.
Yep, there's no issues.
There was zero
okay.
issues, right?
What?
Let's-
Hold on. No,
Denise,
no,
what
no,
are
I
your
wanna go here.
sources
I
for
wanna
these
go here.
so-called issues? Do you have like a source?
Yeah,
There was
there's
no,
a-
I
wait,
have a
no,
computer.
no. I
have
got a source.
computer.
It's called the
I'll write
Bible.
it down.
There's a,
I got a source. It's
we're
called the
talking about
Bible.
the 1900s. We're talking
The
about
Bible
Hebrew
isn't a
massacre. We're talking about-
historical reference.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
lot-
no, no. Don't go there with me, honey. Listen.
Oh,
Are you
hold on.
telling
Hold
me?
on. We're gonna.
Are you
I'm gonna stop
telling me there was
Hold
no
on.
issues?
Hold on. Dave.
Don't say that.
Dave, don't call the women honey and stuff.
Okay,
We're
dear.
not gonna.
Okay, do you want to
no, just
list
call
them?
by their name.
Do you want to list them? The
Man.
Battle of Tel Hai
I
in
don't
1920,
know her- I
Neva
can't spell
Musa
her name.
riots, Jaffa riots, Jerusalem stabbings, Palestinian riots, 1933 Palestinian riots in Jaffa, 1933 Palestinian riots in Haifa, Jaffa riots in 36. There's an ongoing list. There's the Hebron massacre. There's the Jerusalem riots. There were
That's after
massacres
48.
and riots nonstop. Nobody was getting
after
along.
48. That was after 48. What
No,
are you
that's
talking
before 48. I haven't even gotten to 47.
about? Wait. Let me search this up. What is it? What's
Just
your
go
source?
look for a list of killings and Jesus, I can't say these words. For
I know-
killings
I
and
know these.
massacres in Palestine.
Yeah, that's after 48. I know
No,
what it
before
is.
48. The
I
Battle
know
of
what
Tel
you're
Hai was
talking about.
1920.
I know what you're talking about. It's
But
after.
I'm talking about in the 1900s before 1948.
I'm sorry that I literally have it right.
But the
in front of me.
Jaffa
It's
riots
after
were in 1921.
Okay, sure. Jaffa riots here.
Yeah, okay.
Jaffa.
Look at the Hebron massacre. Look at
Hebron
that
massacre
one.
is after.
Just Google a bunch of this. Don't come up here and say they all got along when you can easily Google all the massacres going back and forth. The pro-Pallies argue that we massacred them. They're not even saying that we all get along. They argue that we massacred them, and there were massacres on both sides. Again, I shouldn't be yelling. I have neighbors. I don't know if I sound like I'm yelling to you, but I got one neighbor who apparently is wondering what the bleep is going on with me. He thinks we're like
You're
fighting.
doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say is that you
So-
call that in the name of. It's always been the name of. It's been always the name
Of what?
of a religion, of a whoever you want to call it, Jesus, or you want to call a saint, or whatever your
Okay.
religion is.
Okay, and let me tell you something. What about the Nakba? What happened there?
But in the what?
Nakba.
That was when you guys tried to wage a
Don't
genocidal
justify it.
war and lost. So it was
Don't
a
justify
catastrophe
it.
that you lost.
Don't-
You lost trying to wipe us off the face
And-
of. We
That is
declared
a lie.
independence.
Come on.
5-6 Arab countries waged a
M9
genocidal war to
hold
wipe
on,
us
I
off the
haven't-
planet.
Hold on. I want to ask
Niche,
M99.
Niche, I feel
Hold
like
on,
you're
I wanna
making
ask- can I
things
ask
up
you
at
two-
this
It's very
point.
Can I
uneducated. I'm sorry to say.
ma'am,
Yeah, go ahead.
M99.
So we can't even have a real discussion because
Hold-
you're
hold
saying
on,
things
you don't know
that
You don't know these
Are-
facts.
Ma'am, no one's trying
no.
to. I want to ask you two, because you guys are pro-Palestine, right? Both you, M99 and
Yeah.
lady up top. Do you both you guys I've been asking folks on your guys' side all night the same question, and a few
Sure.
different questions. Is Hamas a terrorist organization?
What classifies as a terrorist organization?
I want to know from you guys.
Okay, so I find this
I-
question I find this question very this word that you guys throw out like terrorist. It's like it's like a buzzword
Have
that
you
you guys want
have you
people
seen
to
what they
have a
did you see the
reaction
did
to.
you see
It's
what
not
they
a
did?
buzzword. It's not a
Did you s-
buzzword. It's me asking
Can I
you.
just finish my thought?
Well, I gotta
Okay.
ask you a question, and I just kind of need a yes or no. I don't really
Okay.
want to hear a breakdown of what
No,
you.
I don't think they are.
No, that's not fair
M99
because
says no.
if we're gonna
So
say
I
okay,
need
if
to, so he says it's not. So what are you gonna say? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say it's not, it's a resistance group.
Can I?
So there.
Can I-
So both you're a no. So we're gonna. I want to break down a few things. So you say it's not a terrorist thing to walk up into a concert and to mow down 260 people. That's not a terrorist thing.
Sure,
To do it to unalive, unarmed civilians dancing to music.
No, of course, but again.
Oh, but no, hold on.
No.
Is that
again,
a terrorist thing to do?
Can I?
Course, we all
Hold on,
agree,
I'm just asking you.
we all agree
hold
that
on
attacking
now.
civilians
you
is
have to be
Mhm.
open-minded here to the host. I'm
No,
sorry
no,
to
well,
say.
you
No,
fucking
no,
keep
no, no,
on-
no, no, no,
now,
no,
now,
no,
now,
no,
man.
no.
Now,
What
you
did
want
you
me?
just
Hold on,
say?
sir. Hold on, M. Now, look, I'm trying to be. Look.
Yeah, with all due
this is
respect,
look.
go
I'm
ahead.
curious now. Look now,
Yeah.
you guys piqued my curiosity, right? Now, you say they're not terrorists. You say they're freedom
No.
fighters. So
Correct.
so your freedom fighters went into a concert and mowed down 260 people. Then your freedom fighters went on the streets of Israel, found very attractive women, kidnapped them, did terrible things. The ones that they did not believe was attractive, they unalived them on the spot. They went into houses. Your freedom fighters did, found a grandma, unalived her, recorded it, put it on her Facebook so her family could see it. And now you want me to keep an open mind?
Sorry to the host.
Can we
what-
describe
Now,
that these
how
are
the
atrocious?
How the hell?
They
How
didn't
the
just
hell do I keep an
Okay,
open
so-
mind to that?
They didn't just
Okay.
unalive.
Can
They
you
didn't just spit the
M99 and the lady up top? Can you please break that down for me?
Yeah.
How the hell I'm supposed to
host,
keep that as an open mind to that?
host, if you
But
can tell
Okay,
the
I
lady
just
on the
wanna
bottom
know
just
that
to keep
Now
it
look,
down.
Nick, it's just I'm going to ask the rest of the folks just to let me have this conversation with these two. I
Yeah,
really want to
thank you.
have this.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so I think we all agree that attacking civilians is wrong, and but your line of questioning is very black and white, and I don't
Yeah, it's
agree
just it's
with that line
blunt.
of questioning
now,
because
look,
if
I'm not
we're
trying to-
taking no, can
no,
I finish my
real-
thought?
Yes, real
So
quick.
if we're taking your
ma'am.
logic
Ma'am,
of that,
I'm a-
we
Ma'am, I promise you, I'm very blunt and to the point. I'm not. I don't like bullshit. Okay, I don't like long-winded bullshit answers. I want straight to the point answers. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. When I think of terrorism, if I walked into your backyard, right, and you guys are having a hell of a good time, and I invade your country, right, you're just standing there chilling, having a cookout, and my people come in and just mow you down for no fucking reason at all, just because I have some bitch about something from 80 years ago. And
That's terrorism.
I take you down and I terrorize
but your
everybody
line
around
of
you.
questioning,
And then I just
your
find
line
you,
of questioning
ma'am,
is
but ma'am,
basically.
I want you to imagine a point that I see you on the street, right? I walk up to you. I
I
grab
get
a
your
hold of you.
point. I
Hold
get
on,
your point.
Ma'am, no, you need to get the
You
point.
don't.
You don't get the point, ma'am. Let's say that I look at you and you're unattractive to me, but your friend's attractive. I take your life and I take your friend to the house over from me and I do god awful things, but I take your life because you weren't pretty enough to live. I want that to sink into you. You as a woman, I want that to sink into you. That's what happened.
Yes.
And for you guys to call that freedom fighters is so disgusting to me. It's immoral that I have a hard time containing myself with it. And this I don't understand. You're human beings. Why can you not look at that and say, and then you want to call them freedom fighters? This a no bullshit, no spin bullshit zone here.
Okay,
So I just want to know.
And on top of
you
that,
do.
and on top of that, they also call themselves the religion.
So
Doesn't matter
so
what
I
religion.
so can I
Alright, I
finish
wanna
my
hear it
thought
now.
or
I
One
laid it
at a
down, so-
time, guys. Fuck, you're
I
talking
let-
over each other.
I want to hear it now. I talked a lot. So let them talk.
Okay.
Like they
So-
talk over each other for crying out loud.
I want to hear her now. I want to hear her.
Sure. So let me tell you this to the host.
My
Okay. So
word.
let's call Hamas a terrorist.
I want to
group,
hear
okay?
her. I talked to her. Let her speak. I want to hear her.
Okay, go ahead.
My line of questioning was directed right at her.
Okay, again, I get that you're angry and I see your point of view and everything, but I want to note that history doesn't begin the moment you pay attention. And so you're reacting to what Hamas does. And of course, Hamas attacking civilians is wrong. And we condemn that part of it. But we also want to note that the environment in which Hamas was created is because of an occupation that lasted 75 years. So we can't see it in a black and white picture. And I also and if you're gonna say that Hamas is a terrorist group, okay, because they killed children and they killed women.
Don't say
So
kill.
far, if we
Say unalive. Say
can I
unalive.
finish my thought? Can
Yeah,
I
but
finish
the
my thought?
TikTok will drop you.
She's
Say
trying not to.
unalive.
She's trying to
we-
say unalive.
Say
if
unalive.
we
It's a
if we
TikTok.
take your definition of it and we see the current news and how many Palestinian children have been killed and women because of the
Unalive.
IDF,
Don't
which
don't-
have
Unalive.
war
wait,
against
Again.
the
TikTok.
Israelis, then the IDF is a
It's
terrorist
TikTok.
organization too.
lady,
It's
If we want to
TikTok.
paint it in a black
You
and
have to
white
listen. We're
picture.
just trying to tell you not
Oh,
to.
So if
so
you
hold
want
on.
black and
So
white answers,
what's your
that's what
You're
you're
not
getting.
listening.
what's
You don't want to have a
ma'am, what
nuanced
is-
conversation.
No, you gotta
ma'am, what is-
listen.
hold on. Ma'am, what's your name up top so I don't have to keep going? What's your name? I'm trying to. What's your
Samar.
name? Samar?
Samar. Yes.
Okay, Samar. I'm trying. Samar.
Hey, host.
Oh, my
Wait.
question.
Wait, just be
Damn it.
careful
Shut
about
up.
using the
Let
word.
him talk to her.
I
Don't
just
tell.
wanted-
Don't tell her. Look, Dave. Don't
Everyone
tell
quiet.
Dave,
Quiet.
don't tell her to shut up.
Everyone
I
quiet.
just wanted people, because she was talking over, not to use the word KILL, say unalive, because TikTok will drop you or
They're
drop
gonna
the
drop you.
Yeah.
Everyone
All I
leave.
was trying to do.
My
I was
thing,
trying to
my
speak.
thing, Samar is what if Israel was this terrorist, like you're trying to compare them. Israel right now would go on that Gaza Strip and they wouldn't give a shit about the civilians and the babies and the women. They wouldn't give a shit. They wouldn't give extra days now to evacuate. They would carpet bomb them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The power that Israel has and the restraint that they are showing in this moment is admirable. They are wounded. They are hurt. And if they wanted to act like the freedom fighters that you guys back, you would lose your fucking mind if they showed the same ruthlessness that those freedom fighters did to their people.
That's true.
And that's the
Amen.
hypocrisy. That's the hypocrisy with you guys. You hold Israel to this high standard, but with your freedom fighters, you lower it down and make excuses for the bullshit stuff that they do. And that's the
Amen.
problem I have with you.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, so I would like to answer that, okay? Nelson
go.
Mandela was considered a terrorist, if you didn't know that, right? So
Oh my
you-
God.
No, listen.
By who? By who?
Oh my god.
By a lot of people. Why do you think
Terry,
he was jailed?
you should let people like have
Why
make
do you
their
think he
point
was
without
jailed?
making your side comments. Oh my
Okay,
God!
what-
Like, just
okay.
let him speak and don't add your commentary.
I mean, look, I know, like, you guys don't want to hear anything sometimes.
No,
Like, let's just be fair
I'm
here.
listening. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay, so again, I'm talking about what's happening right now. Sure, let's condemn Hamas, okay? But would you condemn now the
Do me a
Israeli
favor.
government?
Do me a favor. You're going to condemn them. If you're going to condemn them and
Okay.
reach this milestone here, call them what they are.
No,
Can you do that for me? Can you call them a terrorist organization?
Let me finish, please. If we're gonna call to Hamas a terrorist group, you should call the Israeli government as well for what's
No.
going on in Gaza right
No.
now. Of
Why?
course,
I just
of
broke that
course.
down for you. I
No,
literally
no.
just broke
Let
it
me
down
let
for
me
you.
finish. What makes you think, right, committing so many human rights violations that's said by the UN, and throwing white phosphorus powder on the people of Gaza, and telling them to
You
evacuate?
got proof of this?
Gaza-
They did- that
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Oh, sure. I got it. I'll say it for you.
What day, what time did it happen?
There's
What
been
day, what
absolutely
time?
no accounting
Can you,
anywhere.
can you,
You-
can you
you
show
always
me the
say
day, the
so.
time it happened?
Sure.
There's nowhere.
Without being from 4 or 5 years ago from a different country.
This
Because
is today.
that's
This is
a
today.
big thing going on too. One of you guys jacked my numbers up saying that jacked up shit. Now we're down to 549.
Yeah, you got to be careful with these words.
You guys keep using that fucked up shit, man. You guys keep using that lingo. You jacked me
Yeah,
up.
it's an M99.
That's right.
You guys
M99
gotta
said
learn
it.
TikTok lingo, bro.
Can I say
And
something?
I got
Yeah.
a list now of about I don't know 60 or so massacres and riots. If anybody wants to hear the list at any point, I can just read them all
Hold
off.
on, get this man.
No,
been
I'm
sitting
just
here for-
telling you. I'm just telling you. I
Mr.
pulled up the
I
list.
think I think I'm gonna try to. I want to try to be like in between. Like I'm actually in between the lines up above me and under me, and it's like different religions and thoughts and all that stuff and different point of views and experience and history.
Yeah.
Like you guys really need to anchor down on where this coming from, because none of this, all this litigation, you guys can litigate it for. I mean, for the next 20 years, we can be on this live for, you just put your phone on charger.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna be on this live for the next 20 years.
let me.
No, but
Calm
he's
down.
true. Wait a minute.
Calm
Ferry's
down.
talking the same thing I was saying about fucking 20 minutes ago.
Okay, so
Exactly.
Can I say
Exactly.
something?
Calm-
Here, let me
wait,
read
my
this.
point. Wait, let me say.
This is a 3,000-year-old
Just let-
problem.
It
Okay,
is.
let me
It
read
is.
this.
Let me just say, and I don't need you to read anything. I
I
need
know
you to
don't
tell
wanna
me.
read- you don't want me to.
Then
read because you
shut
know
the
it's
fuck
true.
up.
Exactly.
I just
Let me
need
talk.
You're
just
scared.
let me.
You're scared to expose you. That's what it is.
Quit.
Oh my God.
Come
Just-
on,
just-
M99.
man,
Quit. Look,
man,
this
just
is
tell
look,
me-
guys. Look,
just
this
tell
is
me
not.
what your
Look,
heart
look,
tells you.
look,
Just
look,
tell me
look,
what
look,
your heart tells you.
M
look,
M99 M99. This is not a dick
Let him
measuring
talk.
contest, okay? Oh, he's scared of me. Puff my chest out.
I
We're
didn't
all
say I'm
men
s-
and
no, no,
women
no,
on
no,
this
no. I
app.
didn't
Come
say
on
that.
now,
That's-
don't
I
do
didn't
it.
say that. I said
That's
they're
what you're
scared
doing. You're
of
saying he's
me
fucking scared. He's
citing
not
sources.
scared. Stop.
I said you guys are scared of me citing sources. I didn't say
No,
you're
I'm
scared
not.
of me.
We all have the
Okay.
internet,
I'm
bro.
sorry,
Ain't
but
like
this
you
is-
just asked.
I'm sorry,
I have
but
the
this is
internet
the-
all
Go
around
on,
me.
Vince. Go
guys,
on,
let me
Vince.
say that this is the problem
As-
that you are trying to
Let me
say.
read. Let me read.
No, you don't.
As
I don't
Israeli
need to.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
need to.
In
No,
Gaza.
Can you
no,
let
no, no,
Ferry
no.
talk, please?
In retaliation,
Guys,
took Hamas
I don't
surprise
need to
attack. A
stop
video
the
showing
reading.
the
I
alleged
don't
use of
care about
white
your reading.
phosphorus.
Alleged,
I don't
alleged.
care. No
Keyword
one
White
cares.
alleged.
phosphorus bombs on
Keyword
densely
alleged.
populated areas
Keyword
in
alleged. There's
Gaza
no
have
proof.
emerged.
One,
Proof.
guys, I'm going to start muting everybody. I'm not.
Mute him, mute him, mute everybody.
Including
They
you,
use-
Dave.
they-
Everybody needs to
I'm
one
muting.
at a time. One at a time. One at a time. And someone's going to speak their piece, and the next person's going to go. This is how we're going to do it. Okay.
I'm trying to get people to understand that it's not one side or the other. Like we are all brainwashed. Every single one of us are brainwashed. Religion or politics.
Look,
we're
this-
all
this is-
brainwashed. Calm down. Let me say it. I know that you're hurt. I feel you that you're hurt. And I'm very sorry for your people. I'm so much sorry for your people that you have no freaking idea. And I'm sorry for the other side too. Because there is so many innocent people being hurt right now. You have no idea. But what you are keep repeating, and every other side just keep repeating, is the political and the religious reasons, not the human reasons.
Okay, let's talk about that.
No, but we're
No,
going
no,
in.
no, no,
we're
no,
now
no.
going in for human reasons to protect our citizens. That's
No.
what we're going in. This is not-
Human citizens.
that is why.
No.
We are
That's
going in.
political.
That
No,
you're
no,
asked. No, that is
no.
this is not
Yeah,
about
but hold
No.
on.
terrorists.
Very,
attack
very,
us. This has been a 20-year-old
very,
problem.
Human reasons is
Very,
that you're
very.
human
There's
and
still
you're
very
breathing.
now. Damn
That's
it, very.
They're still
very,
attacking us.
very,
They're still
very.
coming in. They're
Yes,
still
they're still
hostages.
shooting. They're still shooting missiles into
and they
them
still have
right
hostages.
now.
They still have
But
hostages.
they still have.
Do you
So
know
are,
how many
they're
hostages
still
they
doing
Tell
it,
me,
Barry.
tell me who's shooting. Is the people that are like 20 years old that being brainwashed, the 5 years old that being brainwashed, or the
It doesn't
35
matter.
years?
They're
It
shooting
doesn't
at
matter,
us.
bro.
No, I'm
They're
sorry,
shooting
that
at
it
They
does.
have the
Nobody's
weapons in their
shooting
hands.
at you.
What do
They
you
told
want us to
everyone
do?
that.
What do you
They're
want us to
shooting
do?
at us.
I'm sorry, but it
It's
does.
not our
because
fault they were brainwashed. It's not our fault.
Yeah, they got to figure it
And
out.
it's
man.
not
They
their
are.
Israel
fault.
can't
If
sit
somebody
around and
is
wait for them
coming
to get
at you
right.
with a knife, if somebody's coming at you with
But
a
it's
knife, does it
not
matter
their fault
why?
either.
Does it
It's
matter why?
not
If they're
their-
about to
well,
kill you,
Barry,
does it matter
Barry,
why?
Yes, it
what,
does
man?
matter.
Barry,
This is
the
self-defense.
problem,
Not their
Barry,
fault
I
either.
understand, Barry, I understand what you're saying, man. But the thing
pretty
is,
extreme,
guess
in my
what? Guess what? The fuck around and find out phase is in full effect. They fucked around with a terrorist organization. They got
And
brainwashed.
that's the problem.
They're
man.
grown. They're
And that's-
grown ass people that made a choice. They made
mean,
a choice, and they
If
now they
somebody's
made they made their bed.
Look.
They shit the bed. So guess what? They're gonna have to lay in it and deal with it. The
And
consequences are
guess
gone.
what?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
so
guess what? That's
so
what we are
collectively-
doing in the
listen,
United
listen,
States
listen,
too.
Let me finish.
Wait. Let me
guys.
give me
Oh
a second.
my God.
Give me a response to it. But you're right. You're right. You are completely right. But that's what we're living in the United States too. You're right. Right? I can't vote today to change the politics today in the United States. We need to wait for the next election. And that's what they need to do too. But they need to realize what they are voting for.
They just
Because
waged a genocidal
because all
war.
No, it's not.
Yes, and
because
they
people,
slaughtered
Okay,
1,300 people, and they've got
You
150 hostages, and it's still missing people. We don't know the total count
So,
yet.
so let
They
me tell you.
waged a
So
genocidal war. It's in the
can I
Hamas.
speak?
listening when I'm
It's in
saying.
the Hamas charter. The
You
Hamas.
guys need
I'm
to
not
look
trying
at
to
the
say-
bigger
All right,
picture.
Hold
Hey,
on,
look
hold
at
on,
the
hold on.
bigger
One
It's,
picture.
hold
at
on,
a
hold on. Let me
time.
say something. It's in the Hamas charter
So,
that they want to wipe out Jews off the
False.
planet. And then
False.
the other day, the ex-head of Hamas called for a day of jihad against all Jews worldwide.
What
What
is
more do
jihad?
you need to
What's
understand
jihad?
about who they
What's
are?
jihad? What's
It's,
jihad?
this
They
is what you need to
called
understand. The
for a
bigger
day
picture
of
is
violence.
that you are being
Let me
really
clarify
just
this.
Yeah.
Wait, stop
Wait, let
talking
me-
for a
That's
second.
what
Let's
it
just
is.
stop talking for 1 second. They called for a day of violence against Jews worldwide. What more do you
That is
need to
false.
understand? There's no making
Okay,
peace with them.
let me-
They
let
want
me-
a genocidal war. They want us off the
Okay, can I
planet.
finish? Okay,
No,
can
you
I read
keep
it?
interrupting me, and you
I
say
Can
didn't
you
interrupt
let her
anybody.
finish?
I didn't even
Let
interrupt
that woman
anybody.
speak.
Host,
I'm
this is
I'm gonna
very biased.
men on
Host,
damn it, men. I'm gonna tell you this for the last fucking time.
host,
I'm
this is
sick
very
and
biased,
tired. I'm
sorry
sick
to
and
say.
tired of every time a woman goes to speak on here. So many of you keep fucking over talking her. Now, Samar, I was very
Everyone
fair
is
with you,
equal,
was I
host.
not, Samar?
Everyone is equal.
Was I?
Everyone
Was I?
is equal,
Was,
host.
damn it, M. Stop disrespecting the women on this panel. Let
Where's the
the
disrespect?
women speak
So
and
if
be
you
one at a
Can I-
time.
May I speak? May I
no,
speak,
you
host?
no, he's saying that you should let me speak because you kept interrupting me.
I didn't
And just
interrupt
let
you.
her
You guys
So
finish.
if you
interrupted
let,
me the
Just
if
whole
you
let
let
her
me
finish
just
her
repeat
thought,
myself,
and then he'll let
wait a
you
sec.
talk.
Why are you interrupting now? I just was trying to say that if you look at Hamas charter, in the charter, from the day they became in power, they called for a genocidal war against the Jews. And just the other day, like a day or two ago, they called for the ex-head of Hamas called around the world for a day of violence against Jews worldwide. The Hamas charter specified Jews worldwide. And then they called for a genocide of Jews worldwide. So what more do you want? We can't make peace with these people. We need self-defense. Hamas
I'm
has to
sorry,
be-
but that's not
Hamas
true.
is
That's
oppressing
not
You
the
say with these
Palestinian
people?
All right, now
Hamas-
let him go. Let
Did
him
you
go.
say these people?
Hamas is oppressing the Palestinian people as well. They're not doing any good for them.
Okay, can I read
They
you
will
the
be
Hamas
better
charter?
off without them.
Oh my.
Go ahead,
me-
M. You have
Oh
the
my
Listen,
God.
Let me read the Hamas charter, right? It's
No,
called
no,
the
no.
Reform.
No. We already read the Hamas charter. You can go read it on your own. They just called for a genocidal day
You
of
don't want me
violence.
to read
Hold
it. That's
on.
the
Okay,
thing.
before,
It's a long
before,
charter.
okay,
You're gonna
calm
read
down,
the
calm
anti-Semitic
down,
part?
calm down, calm down.
Meese,
You guys-
let him. We're gonna hear it.
Okay.
Okay,
And
let him
before,
read it.
So if-
before we hear it, can we just state that it's the head of Hamas, not every single person in Hamas. It's the head, the word of one person out of
And he's
an
the leader.
entire- Yes.
And they
That's what I
listen to
mean.
him, do they not?
Who has the tiniest balls and the tiniest penis?
Yeah, but they still
represent-
listen. They still
they
listen to the
represent-
tiny
they are
bald
Hamas.
guy.
We're speaking
They
about
still listen
Hamas.
to the tiny bald guy.
Guys, what I'm trying to say is that
I
you
still
are
haven't
you
talked.
are going to you
I'm-
are going to quote a person who has nothing else in his mind but to brainwash you, to control
Stop
you.
with the brainwashing.
and-
They are.
I'm sorry, but
they
it
want
is.
to
It
kill us.
is. It is.
They,
I'm
but
sorry.
they want to kill
Okay,
us. I don't
all right.
care
No,
what the
they
reason
don't.
All right,
is.
now
They
look,
want to
no,
kill
it's
us.
Let
every
him
single
look,
person.
guys.
It's one person.
M99 is
everybody.
going to talk. M99 is going to talk. He has the floor. Speak,
Yes.
and everybody else just mute and let the man speak.
Thank you. I'm gonna read this. This is from The Atlantic. All right, you can go search this up. The most striking departure from the 1988 charter is that the 2017 statement of principle and objectives now claims that Hamas is not anti-Jewish but anti-Zionist, and accordingly sees Zionists and not Jews as the permanent enemy and target of its opposition. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Let's get Hamas.
That was not the original charter. They tweaked it
Oh
for
my
political
God.
reasons. And anti-Zionism is the new code
You
word
can
for
think whatever you want.
anti-Semitism. What did they do 2 days ago? They called for for killing or for violence
You
against
can
Jews
think whatever
worldwide.
you want, ma'am.
But
We
they-
know
but,
exactly how they feel.
hold
They
on,
proved
let's
it
get him
because
to
they
answer that.
unalived 1,300 Israelis.
M99.
Okay,
Did they not issue that? Did they not call for the violence against Jews?
what
on
is jihad to the host?
I'm asking you, can you look, man? I'm trying really hard.
No.
I
Sorry.
need you to be a
No.
decent dude with me right now.
I am being decent, and
I know,
think-
but bro, I'm asking you a direct question, and I really need you to answer it.
sure,
On
no,
Friday, did that group of people call for violence against Jewish people worldwide?
no,
Yes or no?
no. Okay, so can I explain?
Well, I mean,
so-
it's
so-
false. They
so-
did call.
But they did.
It's just false.
Everybody and their
God.
brother, bro. I kept my kid. See, this is the problem I have with you. I literally
can't
kept my
talk.
kids out. Damn it, man! I literally kept my kids out of school because of the security risk and here in America because of that. And then you're telling me it didn't happen. Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
I am literally trying to be a decent person, but you just sit there and
No,
you
it's
fucking
an
lie.
opinion.
Now
That's your
you're lying.
opinion. I'm
Now
sorry,
I'm
that's
mad
your
at you
opinion.
because now you're going to sit there and I'm asking one simple thing to you and you fucking lied right through your teeth.
I
Why
didn't
do you lie?
Who said that's your
Why did
opinion?
you lie?
I'm sorry. All due
It's not a
respect,
fucking
that's your
opinion. They issued it.
Okay, where's
Why
the-
can you not be a fucking decent person and just
so-
answer it?
Okay, I'm not gonna say yes because you want me to say yes. That's
It's
not
a
how
fact.
an opinion works. No,
It's a
not
fact.
I'm sorry.
It's a fact.
Let me say
I
something.
know he's listen. I know that the moderator is pretty hot right now, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Released on August 18th, 1988, the original convent spells out that Hamas and the PLO's clear genocidal intentions for the state of Israel. In their actual
Okay, we're talking about 2017. This is an
no,
updated
wait a
thing.
minute. But
It
we're
doesn't matter.
talking about a group that has been negotiating with Israel for the last 50, 60 years.
Hey, hold real quick, Michelle. You think I got issues? Think I got anger issues? How about
You
you,
do
go
not.
host your own
You do
fucking
not.
live? You know, you've been watching me the whole fucking day. Been really calm. I'm very calm. But when people want to blatantly lie to me, Michelle, you want to sit there on your high horse. I kept my kid out of school because of the fucking threats that was coming to America and around to the Jewish people. Yeah, I took it fucking real, Michelle. So if you want to tell me I'm fucking fired up, that I'm emotional or I got anger problems, I'm mad at extremist individuals that are causing violence and fucking threats across this world, Michelle. So yes, am I angry that this guy just blatantly lied to me? Yes,
didn't lie.
Michelle.
Okay,
It's in their
hold on.
charter, guys. It's in your charter, guys. I mean, if you don't
May I
know what's
ask you
in
a
your
question?
charter, I'm sorry.
I
You
would
guys
like
are
to ask the
lost.
host a question. Host,
What?
was there any terroristic events that happened on Friday?
There were some pretty outrageous rallies that occurred.
No,
Yeah, there was a lot of shit that.
There was a lot of
Did
hatred.
someone
But we
unalived
also
The
got
fact that he called
what you have
for-
to understand. M99. We got some great security across this nation.
No, it
So you
doesn't
know
work
what?
like that.
So you know what? If there was something to happen, our American government's not going to put it out there and tell us that we caught it, we did it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take that fucking terrorist, we're going to throw him in a fucking hole, and you ain't going to find out about it because we're not going to put him on a pedestal so you guys can fucking worship him. Okay? That's how we handle shit. And if you're a terrorist a sympathizer here in America, if you turn against this country, we find you, we will fucking deal with you, and we don't put up with you.
Okay.
You understand that? If you're a terrorist sympathizer right now, you can just tell me and I can fucking boot you. Are you a terrorist sympathizer?
He is.
Who?
Do you
Do not.
He
do you
is.
sympathize with terrorism?
Do not call me a terrorist.
I'm asking you, do you sympathize with it?
I'm not a terrorist sympathizer, and
You
don't call
are.
me that. Do not call me that.
You are.
So can I
You're disgusting. You're blowing my people. You're blowing my people. Do you
Listen.
understand
I'm
that?
gonna interrupt
You're
now.
disgusting.
Listen,
You're
Isma.
terrorist.
Hello, Isma. Very clear. You are
Sir,
bunch
I've already debated
of
you, man. You've talked too
kafirs.
much.
You're a
You're-
bunch of kafirs and haywans. You
Inta.
do not represent
Inta ummak.
the Arabs.
Ummak.
You do not
I want to
represent
I want to talk
Islam.
to the
Bentona.
You're a
host
bunch of
Bentona.
since this
kafirs
is your
who were
since this is
analyzing
your
innocent people. And I guess
live.
will come with
Samar,
you
Sahar,
on
you talk too
just
much.
Yeah, I just want to know.
Sahar,
Hold
you
on,
talk too
Samar,
much.
hold on.
out of the map, you bunch of kafirs and haywans.
Hey, Shahir.
Yeah, you want to disrespect my religion like that?
I
You
will
coward?
disrespect
You
the people
coward?
you support, you haywan,
You coward,
not
you're
your
blowing my
religion.
Okay,
people.
guys, you need
I
to go.
think
Guys,
we should
you guys,
take.
you guys
Don't
take a
you
break.
dare to use
Can you guys
Islam
take a
in your-
break?
in your
Disgusting.
cause? Don't you
You're
dare to use
disgusting.
Islam in your cause.
You're
You do not
disgusting.
represent
you need
Islam.
to calm down.
Hello, Samar. Samar, it's me and you.
No, I was just going to say, since this is your live, I think you should take the stance of more moderation so that
I'm trying.
it's not pure chaos.
I
Because
know.
they're,
I'm trying. I
yeah.
know. I'm trying. But look, I can have a conversation with you, okay? Like, look, I'm human. I get fired up, okay?
Host, he just insulted
Yeah,
my religion.
I need you
He
to mute.
insulted my
I need you to
people,
mute.
Okay.
I'm
No.
talking. I am talking
Host,
to.
you have to be
No,
fair.
I
I
am.
talk
God bless it.
specifically about people like
I'm
you
gonna-
who
I'm gonna-
supports
I'm gonna-
terrorism.
You know, it's fine.
That's
I
You
don't
need
want
to be
to.
quiet.
This is
You
so
need to be
un-
quiet,
This
man.
is so unfair. I'm leaving. It's fine.
Fine, leave. Go cry.
Go ahead.
Leave.
Bye. Hasta
Okay.
luego.
Hasta luego, amigo. Adios.
See ya.
I think
See you in
Samar.
hell.
Samar.
I
So
think until
I'm
people
pretty sure I'll see you in
understand.
hell. Kafir.
Samar.
Yeah, so
Samar.
I just want to say Sahara is saying a bunch of like very rude things in Arabic
Oh, wait,
that are
I'm
just not
standing
like
behind what I'm saying.
things-
Everyone that supports Hamas is kafir. and
no one
haram.
can have a
Be very
discussion if
clear.
someone
I
is
just
going to
need
be
to-
talking
bro,
like that.
Bro, give me a bro.
Everyone that supports
Sahara,
Hamas is a
please,
haywan and kafir.
Please,
Get
I'm
into your
asking you,
mindset.
please, to chill. I'm talking to her. Please. All right, let's have a conversation. All right,
Okay,
go
I
ahead.
just
You
want to
wanna
know
talk?
that there's someone in the comments just so we can make it more even because I feel like I'm the
I
only
know,
one up here.
I know. I don't want. Look, there's.
Uh-huh.
I do this on my regular political lives. Okay, if there's a Republican, and I got a lot of Democrats in here, I won't. I'm not gonna allow. I'm not gonna allow anybody to turn into a WrestleMania. They're jumping off the top rope and being mean to you. Okay, because no matter, Samar, if I disagree strongly with you, you're still a human being. You're a person. Okay, and I'm not trying to be mean to you. All right, I get fired up. I'm human. I'm gonna make mistakes doing this. I don't know everybody in this box. And if you have a friendly in there that you want me to bring up here and get your back, you let me know who it is, and I'll bring them up.
Yeah, I think his name starts with Ham. I think he might have requested.
All right, Ham. All right, there we go.
Can
And I
fight
think
for his
to your
own.
point.
I've been to Pope
Hello,
Ali.
everyone.
I've been
Thank
to
you for
Pope
letting me
Ali's
up.
live
Thank
with
you, Samantha,
six
for
of
letting me
you,
up.
and I were dealing with you just fine. If you can deal with four Israelis or pro-Israel, that's on you. But if you're a
So
lion
how-
and
so
you're
how
a
the
Calling me a
problem is
woman,
you're talking
kafir.
to
I
people.
mean,
strong
you're not
woman,
trying to
you
have a
should
discussion.
not
You're
be
just like
threatened
cussing
by
me out. So I'm not even
He
gonna
cursed in
bother.
Arabic. He
I
said
just
some
need you. I
extremely
just
rude
need
things in
everybody to
Arabic.
relax one at a time. The new fella up there.
I
what's your
guess you're
name?
not a lion. Maybe not a lioness as well.
What's your name up there?
Hey, you can just refer to me as Ham.
Ham.
What's your name, host?
Ham.
Pleasure to meet you.
My name's Rudy. Or you can call me
Rudy,
Mom,
pleasure to meet you,
whatever.
Rudy. So
I
I
think-
just want to say something real
Can
quick.
I just real quick before you get going? I just
Sure.
asking the same people, same questions. So I just want to figure out like where you stand on stuff.
Sure.
Is Hamas a terrorist organization?
I want to ask you before I give.
Hold on, sir. I don't.
This
I
is
just,
the thing.
Sir, please. It's a simple yes or no question. I don't want to hear an explanation. Do you think? Let me guess. Do you think they're freedom fighters?
It's irrelevant whether they're freedom fighters. It's irrelevant whether they're terrorists.
It's
This
not.
is the
It's
thing.
not irrelevant, sir. I need to know because I
No,
want to know.
because
I'm
they're not
curious, 'cause I'm who I'm-
representative. They're
sir,
not
who I'm
representative
talking-
of the official
I know.
military in Gaza.
Well-
They're
well,
not their official
The
military.
problem
That's
is
the
they're
problem.
elected. Are they not? Are they Are they elected?
Let me ask you. In
Yes, they're
2006,
elected,
when
are they
Hamas
not?
was elected,
Sir,
in 2006,
Yes,
sir,
they're elected.
Rudy, listen, please. In 2006, when Hamas was elected, What happened? What was the reaction of the Palestinians living in Gaza? What happened immediately after the election?
You want me to
They
tell you
fought
the
a civil war
reaction?
against Hamas. That's what happened.
No,
600
no,
Palestinians
no,
died
no,
fighting
no.
against Hamas.
No, Hamas was coming for the heads of Al Fatah movement and throw them off the rooftop. Yes,
And
yes.
this,
there's
I really
system
This
wasn't.
is false.
My
They
hold
were
on,
throwing
my
them
thing
out
is,
of
saying
the
hold
nonsense.
on.
rooftop.
I always try to
Hamas was
figure out.
not elected democratically.
Sahara,
That's the lie you
Sahara,
wanna
please
put to the
take a breath,
people.
bro. Take
It was
a
not a
breath.
free and fair election, by the way. They only had
Well-
44%. Hamas only had 44%, and it was not a free and fair election. There was foreign interference. Even the United States does not have free and
So
fair elections.
hold on. I'm gonna get back to my thing with you. So, you're not gonna answer the question, right? You don't think
So, for the purposes of this live, Rudy,
are they a terrorist
Rudy, listen.
organization? Yes or no? I just want
Rudy,
I need
for the
you to answer.
purposes of this live, I will answer it straightly. I will give you the answer you want, and if you allow me to contextualize it, we can proceed the discussion from here. Is
Then
that
I
fair?
have, but okay, but I usually have two questions and I go from there. So, are they a terrorist organization? Yes or no?
I would classify them as a terrorist organization due to unaliving civilians.
Okay,
Sure.
me and you can agree on. Okay, do you believe that the state of Israel has the right to exist?
Fundamentally, no.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God, man!
Unbelievable.
I don't know why it's
Welcome to
surprising
the
you guys.
chat.
This is every
one of
other
the-
day on the
So
show.
I just- I asked
these
these-
sources.
I asked
That
these
is
questions because
incredible.
I have to. Hold on. I asked these questions like from him because I want everybody to understand like who you're dealing with. And
Wow.
like they literally like the man up there. He doesn't think that they have the right to even exist.
That is
So-
incredible.
Does not have the right to exist.
So now,
Rudy, I don't want to. I don't want to say your name.
as a
Rudy,
person,
wait,
you want.
just one.
Hold on.
Just one
hold on.
moment.
Now
Just one
I
moment.
have to sit
I
here,
wanna-
and now I got to try to find some. I got.
What do you
trying
say,
to
Rudy?
tell you- I'm trying to
I don't
ask
even
you
know
to
how to
find a
come-
question.
It's
I'm
like
trying to-
me telling
please.
Ham. It's like me telling you that you don't have the right to exist.
Rudy, let me
But
tell him
that's what I'm
something.
trying to tell you that
So,
when you
relax,
I don't.
Wait a minute.
Rudy,
Wait a
Rudy,
minute, folks. Hold
You
on.
notice how they don't want a response, right?
Wait a
You
minute.
don't want
Just
context.
Wait a
You
minute,
don't want
wait a
response.
I'm
You
going
just
to
want
I
keep
think you
going
should.
back.
Wait a
should-
minute. Stop. Everyone stop.
Guys, I
Everyone
wanna keep
stop.
going back.
Stop.
So listen to me,
Stop.
Ham. Listen to
Wait.
me,
Just
Ham,
one moment.
even whatever.
One moment, please.
Take
One
your
moment.
sisters and brothers from the West Bank and Gaza and make
No.
Palestine
No.
Jordan.
It's nothing
Because
about
there's
that.
nothing different
No.
from
Wait a minute.
Jordan to
Stop.
God to
No.
Palestinians. You're all
So
the same.
hold on.
So
From what
I
Elect
want
them
to
all
ask
and make
everyone.
them
I say
Rudy,
it's a really.
Rudy,
Hold on.
Rudy,
hold
can
on.
you make my
hold on,
screen?
guys.
Rudy.
Let Rudy speak.
Hold on, guys. It's just really a complicated answer
Stop.
that because he believes that Hamas is a terrorist organization, but then and he flips around and says they don't. Israel don't even have the right to exist. That is the first time I've heard that tonight.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to
Rudy,
tell you.
Hold on. What? Hold on.
Follow-up
now.
question. You should
Damn
ask
it,
them,
guys.
I'm waiting for y'all to
There's
be
too
done
much-
so I can
There's
actually
too much
engage
going
with
on.
Rudy.
You're giving me a headache, guys.
Rudy,
I'm
you should give.
I'm just trying. What?
Sorry, Rudy. I think
Rudy,
just
mute
for
everybody.
just for the sake of discussion, I feel like once you ask a question, you should let him at least explain his thought
okay, but it was
process.
kind of a wild answer. Okay.
Just mute
Yeah.
everyone if you can,
Okay.
please.
I'm just. So you don't think why him? Why him? Do they not have the right?
So here's the fact of the matter. Israel as a state obviously exists. You're asking me for the moral justification of the state, which I personally don't believe in. That's irrelevant to the actual reality of it. That's number one. Second, do you know who Ben Gurion is?
Oh God.
Do you know who
No,
Ben
not-
Gurion is? I would assume the Israeli in the bottom knows who Ben Gurion is.
He's not Israeli, but he probably knows.
He's the founder of the State of Israel and their first prime minister. In his official biography, published by Benny Morris, an Israeli historian who's very respected in the field, this is on page 652. I own the book. I've read it extensively. We say the Arabs are the aggressors and we defend ourselves. This is only half truth. As regards our security and life, we defend ourselves. But fighting is only one aspect of the conflict, which is in essence a political one. And we politically are the aggressors and they defend themselves. This is in the 1920s, he said this. They recognize that they were foreigners to the land. They recognize that they had to be the aggressor first. They
one
recognize
person,
They
one
recognize the
person makes a
Palestinians'
declaration, and
moral
you guys run with
rights
it.
to the land. Here's another
one
for
person
you.
makes a
This is-
declaration
This
and
is
you
by
run with
Shabai
it.
Tavif. Shabai Tavif, another Israeli historian. We're an eye in Arab, and he's quoting Ben Gurion here. We're an eye in
So,
Arab, an Arab
hold
with
on.
nationalist
You
political
said there. Hold on.
consciousness. I would
Now-
rise up. You cannot interrupt me, host. You're
Oh,
giving me the floor.
it's his live.
I was quiet for
What'd you
3
say to
straight
me?
minutes while they were yelling over
Oh, who
you.
you think
Bro,
you are,
bro,
Beyonce?
you gotta
Oh,
watch
see,
out.
see,
I don't
yeah,
know.
you're
I don't know
shutting
how
me
that
up,
fucking
right?
flies.
You're shutting me up
Beyonce,
because you're afraid of actual
Wow.
history.
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead,
Bro,
talk
you don't-
over me. Continue. Continue to talk over me.
Listen,
Are
he
you
has
going to
an
let me finish?
attitude of a
Bro,
Tambisi
you got
Badam,
some
I
fucking
swear.
kahunas, bro.
He's got
Wow.
fucking stones on him.
I'm going to continue again.
Fuck.
I'm going to continue again, quoting the founder of this state of Israel. Were an I an Arab with nationalist political consciousness, I would rise up against the immigration liable in the future to hand the country and all of its Palestinian Arab inhabitants over to Jerusalem. What Palestinian Arab cannot do is math and understand what Jewish immigration at the rate of 60,000 a year means a Jewish state in all of
Excuse me?
Palestine.
Excuse me?
Oh my God, the dumbest human fucking
Excuse me.
being on this
Excuse me.
planet.
He
Excuse
said
me.
this in the 1920s.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The gentleman is not
Excuse me.
pretending like Arabs are not colonizers. It's amazing.
You
It's
are
amazing.
assuming Israel was established in 1948, which it was not. Thank you very much. Let's continue.
When was Israel established, buddy?
Israel was established 3,000 years ago. Continue.
Oh my God.
Continue your fucking
You're a
argument.
Hey,
Please.
Ham,
What an
Ham,
absolute
can we?
charlatan.
Can
Oh
you
my
find?
God.
Can you find proof that your people was in that land? Because I mean, from what I understand, they did research and they found
35,000 archaeological sites,
Yeah,
and there's
can
no
you find-
proof
can
of
you
the
find-
Palestinian people.
Really?
Only the
Okay,
Jewish
allow me to
people.
engage with
I'm
this.
literally trying to find
1948.
Allow me to
the
engage with
archaeological
this.
archaeological
of
sites.
Jerusalem, and
You're
I
a
can't
joke.
find it.
Get your history
I
right.
can't find it.
Engage with this.
Outside,
What
and
the
outside
hell
is
was
one
that?
side. Yet
So,
I
hold on,
can't
you're not the
find
one who asked the
any
question and
place
you're
that
babbling
tells
on.
the story of the Palestinian people.
You're babbling
Not in
on. Let me
Masada,
respond to the people who
not in
actually brought up an
Caesarea,
argument.
not
Go
in
ahead. Go
Jerusalem,
Google it. Go ahead
Can
and
you
Google
mute
it.
Sahara? I'm
and
trying to
not
engage with
Sahara,
you.
Sahara, breathe.
Can
Please.
I answer the guy by saying decolonization mirrors colonization, and the fact that the indigenous people return to their homeland is similar to colonization. It does not undermine that they're indigenous to the land. The Jewish people are
Oh.
indigenous to the land, and
Oh.
we have all the archaeological evidence. Even our
Okay.
enemies, our enemies wrote about us. So
Oh.
it's not even
Okay.
our evidence. It's
Do you
the
mean like
enemies.
Jerusalem being invaded like 100 times over the last 3,000 years that's been documented in history?
So
Oh,
what does
you
that mean?
Let me
We're
know
the
when you guys
indigenous
are done.
people. How does that deny that we're the indigenous people?
Thank you
Let me
very
know.
much.
Let me know when you guys are done.
Oh, we're done now. Go ahead. Please,
Cool.
please
Cool,
tell
cool.
me that the
Cool,
Romans
cool.
didn't invade.
Okay, you said you're done. Are you gonna let me
Jerusalem.
respond, buddy? Come on, be an adult. Okay, so technically, Palestinian Arabs in Gaza, in the West Bank, and what is now Israel, sadly, mind you. Genetically, what is their ancestry? Do you know? It's quiet.
Wait, the Palestinian Arabs? Sorry, I got
The
distracted.
Palestinian Arabs in modern
Yeah,
times,
yeah,
right? 'Cause
most
ethnic
of the
groups
Palestinian
evolve,
Arabs
ethnic
migrated
groups
from
intermix.
Lebanon, from Syria, from Jordan. They migrated from the surrounding
These are
countries
not
because
ethnic
there
groups.
was,
These
you
are
know,
not ethnic groups.
No,
These are not ethnic groups. I'm asking you ethnic groups.
These Arabs in pre-48, it was Arabs and Jews and Christians in the land. There was no people called the Palestinian people pre-48. There was
Thank
a
you.
region called the British
Incorrect.
Mandate of Palestine, and anybody living in the land
Can I
was a
handle the man?
Palestinian.
Can I
But that was
handle
just
the
a
man?
No,
title for the
Sahara,
name
because
of
I
the
actually
land.
didn't get to answer. So you be quiet.
No,
my
because
friend.
you're spreading so much
So
misinformation. And
you
someone
got to
needs
mute him. How am I going to
someone
respond
needs
if this guy's
address
going to
what
continue
you're
talking?
saying.
Sahara,
He's not
The
getting involved.
concept
Sahara,
of a
let him
Palestinian,
speak.
the concept
Sahara,
of a
shut up.
Palestinian people didn't
No,
come about.
He's really not.
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
guys,
I'm
can
sorry.
you just drop him
Never
because
mind.
he's not even
Sorry.
letting the productive
Sahara.
discussion happen.
All right, let's go ahead and talk, Ham.
Thank you,
And then
dude.
Sahara's
Jesus.
gonna talk.
So, Palestinians,
drama
when I'm
queen.
asking about the ethnic makeup of Palestinians, they are Canaanites, they are
No,
Syrians,
no,
they
no,
are
no,
ancient
no, no, no.
Egyptians.
This is
Nope,
absolutely
this is
false.
you're
only-
going against anthropology now.
No,
You're
the
at-
only
I will
genetic
pull
evidence
up the
tying
academic
anybody
study,
to-
and Rudy
no.
can make me huge if you want me to cite the academic study.
No.
You're just blindly disagreeing.
There
You're
is
being
no
contrarian.
ethnic group alive today. It
You're
doesn't
being
matter
blindly
what
contrarian,
genetics exist.
my friend.
Indigeneity is not based on genetics. Indigeneity is not based on genetics. So it's an absolutely useless
Here's the
argument to
fundamental
begin
truth.
with.
Here's
No,
the
because there's
fundamental
no
truth.
ethnic people.
They
The
were
only
on the
Canaanite
land for
tribe-
centuries.
The
The
only
land was
Canaanite
occupied
tribe
through
alive are the
various
Jewish
empires,
people.
through various
The
intergroups.
Jewish people are
Prior
the
to
only
even the
Canadian
Arab identity,
Niche,
Arabic language
let him make
existing,
his
they were
point, and
Canaanites,
then
they were Assyrians, they were Egyptians and Sumerians, many other ethnic groups predating the ancient Israelites. So what are you
So
talking
what?
about when you try
We
to
are the
make
only
this an
ethnic group
argument
that
about
survived.
which
We are the
people were there
only ethnic
first?
group that
Fundamentally,
survived.
it doesn't
That's the
even
point.
matter. It doesn't even matter who was
It
there
does
first.
matter.
Do you
We are
know
the
why?
only ethnic
Because
group that
Judaism
survived.
is an ethno religion.
Yes.
Mind you,
And we
let
are
me
the
ask
only
you.
ethnic
Let me
group
now-
that
let me
survived.
ask you. Let me ask you. Judaism is an ethno religion.
No,
Anyone,
no,
in the
no.
case example, in the 1300s, say their ancestry came from anywhere outside of the Middle East. All humans originated from Africa.
It's
you just
not
have a
genetics.
population. You
Indigeneity-
have a random
indigeneity
population,
is not
say,
based on
from
genetics. So
Morocco.
this is a
You have a
bullshit
random population,
crap
say,
argument.
in what is modern day Great Britain. One individual within that patriarchal, that
This
family,
is not
converts
relevant.
to Judaism,
Indigeneity is not based on
but they have
genetics.
no ancestry
No, he's
inherent
just
to the Middle
rambling
East,
on. He's just gonna
inherent to
ramble.
the
He's gonna
ancient
keep going,
Israelites,
Rudy. He's just
right?
gonna keep
They
going
have
and
no
going.
ancestry inherent to the ancient Israelites, but they convert to Judaism. And through generations,
Yes,
they
you
become
convert
ethnically
into
Jewish. You're going to make the argument
I-
that
I-
that person
okay,
has a right
all
to the
right,
Middle
all right,
Eastern
you're
land.
rambling now,
Are you
you're just
actually
Can I
kidding me?
respond?
Do you have
Can
that
I
much
respond?
logical fallacy in your
hey,
mind? Are you
let
that
her
intellectually
respond.
dishonest?
Look, you have went on long enough.
I don't even
Let her-
need much
let her speak.
time to respond. DNA is not relevant for indigeneity. You have to go look at the criteria that the world recognizes on the UN website. And we don't base you just because you have DNA tying you somewhere, you are not an ethnic group. There's no Canaanite ethnic group alive except the Jewish people. They all died out. The only existing Canaanite language is Hebrew. There is no ethnicity. It don't matter what your DNA is. You were part of the area, or the people in the land were part of the surrounding area. And Jews are an ethnic group. Converts convert into a people. Converts comprise about 5%, and within a few generations, they're absorbed in, and it's irrelevant. So there's a tiny fraction that convert. Once they spend 2 years converting, they're part of the people, and it's
So the reason,
and
so
it
the
is
reason why
people.
you're
I'm not
no,
finished.
you need to come.
I'm not
You need to
finished.
calm down.
Wait,
No,
why are you
I know,
interrupting
you're not.
me?
Wait,
Wait,
because the reason.
Fair, you spoke
You
a lot.
stated a lot of
No.
actual
You
incorrect
said a lot of
things.
You
stuff
spoke
that is
a lot.
not makes no.
But
I didn't
you
say
spoke
anything
a
for
lot.
the last half an hour. No, I did not.
I
Let-
have not been
let-
speaking.
let-
Have I been speaking?
So
Let the woman finish.
You keep interrupting everybody. I haven't even been speaking. I've been
Please.
I
texting
didn't
other
say anything
people.
for the last half an hour.
But
It's
let
so
the
hard to
woman
make a
finish.
point when everybody keeps interrupting.
Show how I'm 99, folks.
So the short answer is DNA is not relevant to the definition of indigeneity. There is no other ethnic group that survived this time. It doesn't matter who came before. The Jewish people were born and became a people in that land, have survived from pre-colonial through colonial, maintained a Jewish presence in the land, have retained their traditions, their customs, their religion, their spiritual
Have the
practices.
Palestinian Arabs have
everything.
not? Have the Lebanese have
There
not?
is no.
They have the
are
highest
not
concentration of
indigenous.
Canaanite DNA. You want to blindly state
They
that DNA
can have
has no
Canaanite
correlation?
DNA
You want
all
to
they
blindly
want. They're
state
not
that
an
Hebrew?
ethnic
You want to
people.
blindly state that Hebrew is the only language connected to the ancient Canaanites when
No,
Hebrew
I
was a
said they're
dying
the
language
only
until the
surviving-
1900s?
No,
when
no.
it
He
was
said the only
artificially-
survivor.
that's not what I said.
artificially
Don't
researched
do that to her.
through purposeful means by
Thank
the
you,
Israeli
Bailey.
state. Hebrew
Thank
was
you.
a dying language.
Can I
That's
please
Bailey.
Broken
can I
Hebrew
please
are related
interrupt?
to
I want to say
Aramaic,
something,
which
Rudy.
is Assyrian.
I want to say
That-
something.
that's not what I
Palestinian
said.
people
You
are
misquoted
connected to
me.
as well.
Good grief.
I want
You
to say
don't know
something.
anthropology.
You
Guys,
just
can you
bullshit.
guys all calm
blindly
down
state
for a
propaganda.
moment? Can you guys
And
all
only the
calm down?
Israelites were the
Can you
ethnic group that
calm
originated
down
in
for a
Israel.
moment?
And most
Israelites
of
are
the
the
Israelis are
only
not
ethnic
related to
group.
the ancient
Please.
Israelites. So there you
Israelites
go.
are the only ethnic group that originated in Israel. Only the
I wanna-
Israelites.
I wanna-
Only.
Can you
wanna-
guys-
I wanna-
can
Ashkenazis
you
are not
guys
related to the
please
ancient
calm
Israelites.
down for a
Too bad for
moment?
you.
Please.
I want to
Can
say
you calm-
something, please. I want to say something,
say it.
please.
I also
wanna-
can talk about.
There you go. Go for it.
I want to say something, please. Here's things that Arabs don't want you to know. The Arabs don't want you to know, and specifically the Muslims don't want you to know that they have colonized the Middle East. They have colonized Lebanon.
And this is where,
they-
and no. This is where you need to stop, and this is where you need to realize.
Oh
that
my
you-
Lord!
I
Very-
forgot to add
You guys,
Samaritans.
wait.
Don't
Can
interrupt
you
me.
wait? Can you
Ferry,
guys let me
don't
say?
police me. I want to share my opinion. You're not here to educate me.
So
or
you
to police
should. I just wanna make sure you
Ferry,
guys.
I want to
I
say
just
what
wanna
I
make
want to
sure.
say. And you're
Please,
not
can I-
gonna tell me what to do. Thank you.
I'm not- no.
Mute yourself. I'm
All right,
speaking.
finish the statement. Finish. You're gonna say it whatever, regardless. Go
Here's
ahead.
the
Finish your
thing: the
statement.
Palestinians, the Arabs, and the Muslims don't want you to know, and I will say it because I know it, because I talk to people, because I know my history and the history of the people
All right,
around
go
me.
ahead.
You can say, "Oh my God," as much as you want conservative, but this is the
So
truth.
Haro, YOLO, make your point, bro.
Make your
Arabs
point.
have
You're just
colonized-
rambling. My Lord.
Even if I was pro-Israeli, I would hate you so hard. You're so
Like you're not
just
saying
babbling, bro.
anything. You're just
Hey,
rambling.
hey, don't make this personal. Don't say you're gonna
Nobody's
use.
babbling.
Hey, I'm gonna
Wasting
tell you,
all of our times. Hurry
I
up.
want everyone to know it here right now. That man's a friend of the program. It's a good dude.
Okay, get to the point.
The guy,
Let's go.
hold on. The guy's a good dude. If it takes a minute for the man to get to the point, it takes a minute. I don't
All
give
right,
a fuck how
all
long
right.
it takes.
Go ahead. Our apologies.
I'm
Go ahead.
continuing. The Arabs have colonized the Middle East. They have colonized Syria from the Assyrians. They have colonized Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco from the Berbers and the Amazighs. They have colonized the Kurdistan away from the Kurds. They have been colonized, yet they tried to colonize the land from the Jews and they failed. Why they are so obsessed with Israel? Because it's the only ethnicity and the only country that they have failed to colonize. Arabs and Muslims are colonizers. If you want to educate yourself, read about the Arab conquest, the Muslim colonizations that even went into Spain and came until Albania and Bosnia. You don't need to be a believer. You don't need to be Christian. You don't need to be Jewish, and you don't have to be Muslim. You just need to read history and listen to history when you're studying in lessons. I don't know where you live, in which country, and what lessons of history lessons they teach you, but you just need to open a history book. Now,
I
this is
like
the
this guy.
story- This is the stories that they
I
want to
don't.
sell you, that those people are peaceful. Arabs are not peaceful. They,
Moderate Democrat. I like this guy.
they
Open a
will
history book.
fight you to the ground until, because in their perspective, is any land that they conquered, I mean, this is Muslim specifically, deserves to them, which means all the Middle East belongs to the Muslims or to the Arabs.
There you
And
go.
I'm not going to let you call the indigenous people colonizers. You are bunch of colonizers that colonized the land of the Jews just because, you know, I love to give that analogy. Just because you took Mercedes and you put Mazda symbol on it doesn't make it Mazda. It still will be Mercedes. Just because some Palestinians
I love it. I love it.
gave
I
up
love
their
it.
culture and Judaism,
I love it.
become Muslim, may God be with them for the punishment that they have given on themselves, doesn't mean that the land will become Muslim.
Amen.
I'll be very clear.
Moderate,
Bethlehem,
you gotta
the
love
Jewish
that.
city.
That's the best description yet tonight.
Jericho is a Jewish city. Jenin is Beit Gan. It's a Jewish city. Jerusalem was a Jewish city and the Jewish homeland of the Jewish people. It is also the three religions city, but still this is where the Jews came from. And I will continue. Ramallah was a Jewish majority city.
And
Gaza
this is the
was a
problem. And this
Jewish
is the, you
majority
are
city
product
that all
of
of you
problem, man.
colonized.
You are a
And I'm
product
done.
of the problem.
All right,
You are part of the problem.
whatever. Let Ham go now. I guess is it Ham? Is he
Sure.
the one wants to go?
Scenario.
So,
Appreciate it,
so
Rudy.
I just wanted to
Okay,
say,
all
I
right.
just wanted to say, I'm sorry, like, please go ahead. I just wanted to say that, like, people are confusing constantly countries and continents with religions. Religions and countries and continents are not the freaking same. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. Doesn't matter in which continent, which country you believe in, and which country you swore for. You need to be a decent human being. For
I
fuck's
agree.
sake.
I agree.
Doesn't matter where you are. And sorry about the history, You cannot do anything about it. I cannot do about history anything. The only thing we can do is to do better moving forward. So do better. Stop talking and confusing countries and religions like you are the part of the problem.
Ferry,
You're
my only
literally
point,
part
my
of the
only
problem.
point from the beginning is that these people have been there for 3,000 years. They've been there from way longer than any of us have been here on this planet Earth. And the Israelis have been there. They've been conquered many times over. And it's talked about in the history books, it's talked about in the Bible. And guys, we have to find a way to co-survive. At the end of the day, we got to find a way to co-survive. And I believe the Israelis have extended that olive branch further than their counterparts. And if somebody wants to prove me wrong, please prove me wrong. And I'll sit here and I'll eat my words.
So I am somewhat is the host was going to give me the right to speak.
Yes,
Thank you.
Ham's gonna speak, and then I'm probably gonna wrap this up because I'm getting tired.
It's
Go
4 a.m, but I love this conversation.
I know. Go ahead, Ham.
So once again, I don't even see this as a argument of religious right to the land. This is a fallacy. Dude, don't interrupt me. I will just end the conversation right now if you're going to interrupt one more time. There's no point. This is more or less an educational session. Again, this is not about religion because Zionism is a political ideology.
Oh,
the
God.
founders of Zionism.
It's about
Theodore
a people. It's
Herzl,
about a people.
Oh my God. Are you going to interrupt me? Are you a child?
Girl, let him talk.
You
No,
discredit
girl,
yourself
don't
by
call me
interrupting.
girl. Don't. I know you're getting pissy, dude, but don't.
If
That's my
anyone
friend.
interrupts,
I'm
they
gonna
don't deserve
tell
my
you
respect.
something. That's my look. I have given you a lot of rope, and I'm trying to be decent with you, but don't talk down to my friends. Okay?
You,
They are
Rudy.
my. Look, I'm gonna.
Ham,
tell you,
can you say that
Ham,
anything
I don't
about
know
your
you
friends
from
when they
anything.
act like children?
Ham, that is my friend you're speaking to, and you're going to respect her in here, or you can leave.
If they
Alright, but
interrupt
when
me,
they were
do not
talking,
deserve
we were
respect.
quiet and we were muted, and they
Are we
keep
going to talk about
interrupting.
semantics, or are you going to let me finish the point?
I have tried, but you're going to respect my friends. They are my friends, so go ahead and speak.
I will not be talked over.
Misha, let him speak, but don't talk down
Stop
to her.
with your Arabic
You're
machoism
not,
and
you're not
go
talking
on.
down to her.
Yalla.
Go ahead.
We'll not be talking over.
Oh my God, this dude again. Okay, little buddy. Okay.
Keep going.
Once again, it's a political ideology. Theodore Herzl to Ben Gurion to much of the early Israeli states women and statesmen have been clear on this. Do not debate your own leaders of history. We do not seek agreement with the Palestinian Arabs in order to secure peace. Of course, we regard peace as an essential thing. It is impossible to build up a country in a state of permanent warfare, but peace for us is a mean, not an end. The end is the fulfillment of Zionism in its maximum scope. Only for this reason do we need peace, and we need an agreement. Shebai Taviv, Ben Gurion, and the Palestinian Arabs from War to Peace, page 168. And again, this is an Israeli historian, a
Book, I
very
can
well
tell you
respected one. This quote is from the 1930s, early 1930s.
The book, that I can guarantee you
Peace
that.
for them. Again, buddy, you're interrupting. Thank you. Thank you, Rudy. Again, peace is quite convenient when the power dynamics are not
How long is this going to go on?
Does
Oh
anybody
my
want to
gosh.
rebuttal? Hold on.
I can't
You
go
you
on
said
as
that.
long as I
Ham,
exhausted.
you
basically
said,
just a
Ham,
dog
you
walking
said
in
what
front
you
of
needed to say.
1,000
Does anybody want to
basically.
Hold on, guys, please. Does anybody want to rebuttal what he just said?
I want to
I didn't even get to finish the
tell
point.
something to Ferry.
Yes.
I want to tell something to
I didn't
I
even
would.
get to finish the point.
So I
No, no.
wanted to say to both of you, but like everybody's keep going down to religion. Stop the religious
Listen,
bullshit.
Ferry, I want to tell
Stop
something
the
to you.
religious bullshit.
I want to tell it. I want to tell it from an LGBT to an LGBT.
You didn't even
It
let me
doesn't
finish the
matter. I
point.
don't care. I don't care. It's about religion and human
Listen.
beings.
It's not about
Really.
religion. I'm not going to talk
Rudy,
about
you see how
religion.
this went
Listen
off
to
the
what I'm
rails because
telling
of
you,
them, not me,
Ferry.
right?
Listen to what I'm telling you very clear. You say we want to move on and whatever. I will move on when the LGBT Palestinians that I'm guiding and helping in Tel Aviv that are seeking shelter from their families in the West Bank will be all right and will live
The
peacefully
IDF
in the
soldiers
West Bank, the
blackmail
West Bank.
LGBTQ plus Palestinians all the time.
I'll
This
be
is
very-
factual.
Now he's
I
interrupting.
didn't talk to you. I talked to my
He
fellow
interrupted
from
me
the
first. I
LGBT
didn't even get to
community.
finish my
Don't
point.
interrupt. Don't
You
interrupt.
didn't even let me finish my point.
I thought you were done.
You
Nah, I
spent
didn't even
more
get to
time
finish. They just
talking
Just
started
than
talking.
anybody
go.
else
I
here.
want to talk to
No,
my
I thought
fellow
you were-
from
I thought
LGBT
you were
community,
done.
and I
Nah,
will tell
dude,
this.
they didn't even let me
I will
finish.
tell this to Ferry. Ferry, my dear friend, when the LGBT Palestinians will live peacefully and with equal rights in the Palestinian society and will not have the need to go to Tel Aviv to seek shelter away from their families, then I will move on. When the Palestinians will value human rights and won't violate human rights each and every day, I will move on. When the women in the Palestinian family will be respected and not unalive according to honor killings,
Of soldiers
I will
raped
move on.
Palestinian women,
When
but okay.
there will be a freedom of speech in the West Bank and freedom to express yourself and freedom to vote and freedom to anything that we have as people and citizens in a democracy, I will move on. Until then, I'm not moving on. I'm
Okay,
not
I'll
fighting
debate
just for
LGBTQ
Israel.
plus rights in the
I'm
Middle East
fighting
with you right
also
now.
for the
I would
sake
like
of
to
the
engage
other
with us
people
one
in
more
the
time.
other side.
I will
End of the
engage with
story.
him, and then I'm going to
You're a
drop off here.
homophobic person, and I
Rudy,
wouldn't be surprised.
let me engage
that
with
you're
him for
not
2
just
minutes, and
another
then I'm going to
Arab
drop off.
that represents all the things that I was saying. You're violating human rights each and every day by your
Moderator,
existence and who
Sure,
you
sure.
represent.
Let me engage.
Let
for
it
2
go.
minutes,
Let
and
it
then I
go.
will
Let it
drop
go.
off,
Let
and you guys
moderator.
won't
Let
have
it
to hear
go.
my voice anymore. So,
Practice-
Sahara, you want to
practice,
talk
like,
about LGBTQ plus
patience
rights in
on
the
this
Middle
one.
East? You
Let
want to
it
talk
go.
about
Let it go.
LGBTQ,
Let him play it.
LGBTQ plus rights in the Middle East. So, who had sovereignty over what's modern day Palestine and Israel prior to the British Mandate? It was the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire decriminalized homosexuality in 1858. In
You guys
Lebanon,
need to
again,
stop,
also a
stop,
part of the
stop,
also
stop
a part
doing.
of the Ottoman
No,
Empire.
stop.
Homosexuality
Stop
was
saying,
only
I hear
criminalized
you.
in the
Wait,
1950s after French colonization. You people upended the region. You people caused a giant war and caused human development
Stop
to
it.
decline,
You guys,
caused
stop
the
it.
economic decline in
Guys,
the people of
stop
Gaza
it. Stop.
and in the
Guys,
West Bank.
guys,
And then
Dude,
you want to
you're
complain about
embarrassing
human rights
yourself.
not
Shut
being
up.
followed.
You're
This is why
embarrassing
nobody can
yourself.
solve the Middle East
You're
problem.
embarrassing
Bro,
yourself.
it's-
Get
Yeah,
your
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
life
You
together.
guys,
All right,
everybody yell
all
really
right.
loud.
Look,
Sahara,
everybody-
Settle down,
everybody
folks.
yell really loud.
Also,
Sahara.
One at a time.
أنت حمار. أنت حمار. You
Guys,
don't understand what you're talking
You're an
about.
idiot. You don't even know what my
Guys,
religion is.
Guys,
Guys,
it's 4 in the morning.
Go ahead.
Settle down.
We don't-
Muslim.
guys,
Rudy,
Oh my
guys,
God, this
Do it,
girl
Sahara. Come on.
is full of
Guys,
bullshit. I'm
guys,
To the
swearing.
1,500
calm
people in
down,
here,
please.
look at him crying because he can't stand
Stop.
facts.
Stop. Can you stop talking?
Oh, he left.
We don't.
No,
we
I-
don't. We don't.
I-
Can I say?
I did it to
can
both
please-
of them because they were both
Rudy,
scrapping,
please.
and they're
Well-
never gonna.
It's not going to end.
Rudy,
Can
Rudy,
I say
Rudy,
something in rebuttal?
Rudy,
I say
you have
something in rebuttal?
1,600. Rudy, you have
Hold on.
1,600 people. Can I just say one
I
sentence,
wanted to
please?
rebut what he said while it was
Yes.
still in everybody's
I
mind.
just wanted to. Say, I
You
just
will be
wanted to
next.
say.
I promise.
Poor
I
Rudy.
just wanted to say.
Poor Rudy. He looks like he's at his wit's end.
My head.
Yeah,
hurt.
but this is amazing. Like Rudy, this is like you have 1,600 people across the world listening. This is amazing. This is
Okay.
you should take a
Amen.
note of it.
Amen. Rudy, you have a headache. but
Whatever.
God
Can I
bless
just
you.
make a
Yes,
point
you
in
definitely
rebuttal
do.
to him blathering on about all that
Yes.
stuff he was reading?
Yes,
Just
go
a
ahead.
Can I just
couple of
wait,
sentences.
wait,
A couple of sentences.
Poor
I know.
Rudy.
Good God, I've not been talking. I've been really
Can-
quiet. I've been texting people.
Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too.
Oh my
Just 1
God.
second. Just
You-
1 second.
I know
please.
we all
Just
have
one-
ADD on this app, but
No, it's not. It's not. No, can I just please?
Can I just?
one moment.
Wait, land the plane. Land the plane. Please. Land the plane.
Just people
Plane.
leave the religion in your
Okay, you've said
freaking
this over.
bedrooms. I'm bad, but none of you listening to it. None of you listening to it. I said it multiple times. No one's listening
Yeah,
to it.
I know,
And
but can
everybody
you let
keep-
somebody else?
You keep saying it though. You keep saying, and everybody's
I didn't
saying it
say
today.
anything.
No, but can I please finish? Can just finish, please? Like, people, please. I know it's awful today. What's happening? It's really horrible for every single side of it.
Dave,
It's
mute.
horrible. Like people or like children are being suffering and all that. None of them deserves it. None of them. No
Okay.
children deserves what's going on. So just it's driven by religion. It's driven by political views and political whatever your side is. I just
I
want to
lit-
make sure that's the only thing I want on all these lives that I get on and I join is that people see each other's side.
Okay, you can
If
plead
you
with
if you
everybody. It
if
is
you
what it
if
is.
you leave religion and political side aside, do you think the other side could live or should live? Doesn't matter what it is. I'm
Hey,
gay.
I wanna-
Yes, I'm
I
gay.
wanna real
And
quick, I
someone
wanna
called
real-
it out. I didn't call it out at all. I'm gay.
Hey, so real quick,
But I don't
Samar.
care.
Mm.
Like
Samar,
Go for it.
I want to tell you, I'm gonna follow you, okay? And I may not agree with you, okay, but I think I can have you in here from your point of view and have more conversation with you, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like today the conversation just got diverted to places that is off topic to the current climate. So I just didn't have that much to say.
I understand. I may not agree with you, but I think I can talk to you, okay? And I do that with I'm a political TikTok. I do that with Republicans. I can separate my issue with you if I can talk to you and you can be decent with me. So I just want to let you know I was following you, and I want Mish to be able to speak on here. And I hope real quick, Samara, that I tried real hard to support, to respect you as a woman and make sure your voice is heard. And I want to everybody in there, I want women to make sure that you're going to come on here, and I want people to be able to have women have their voices heard, because we overtalk. I just feel like they get overtalked too much in this region, and we gotta let women need their voices heard on this. Go ahead.
Amen.
Okay, I did have something in rebuttal, but before I get there, I just have a question. Was it Samar who questioned my historical sources for massacres? Was that you? Was that you who questioned me, Samar?
No, I think that was
Okay, good. I was just going to say that I would give them to you, but okay, I just wanted to say, and I think it's probably lost because it's been like in TikTok time, like 3 hours, because there's no attention span here. But I want people to understand that Zionism means a return to Zion. And for people who don't know, Zion is Jerusalem. But it's the area. This is a 2,000-year-old dream that the Jewish people have had since exile. The political Zionism that people try and talk about, that emerged in the late 1800s. But the hope to return to the ancestral homeland, that's been present since exile, and multiple times Jews have tried to return and revolt. This is not something new. They try to do this because they try and turn it into something it's not. They want to cherry pick the parts of history and disassociate what we know is the truth. Zionism has always existed. It's integral to being Jewish. You can't separate being Jewish and Zionism. Ever since we were exiled, we've been longing to return. So the political movement that helped us return finally, so what?
So my point is, what was trying to make is that I don't
wasn't
care
talking
whatever.
to you. I was rebutting what Ham was
but
saying.
in general,
I wasn't rebutting you.
People,
but I wasn't talking about what you said.
I hear you, but there are 1,600 or 1,200 right now people listening right now. Is that I hear you. What I'm saying is that I don't care. I care
Yeah, but I'm not speaking
Fs.
to you. I'm speaking to rebut what he said because it's propaganda.
You should be saying. You should be saying that you're a good
human being. It's not about you.
human
This live
being.
isn't about
No,
you.
no,
This is
it's
frustrating
not about me.
because you're answering every other person.
What I'm trying to say is that you are a good human
I don't even know what
being.
you're contributing. I don't even know where you stand. You keep talking about, they're
What
being
I'm trying to
brainwashed.
say is, if you let me say that, is that you're a good
you've been
human
allowed to
being.
speak. The person above
And
you hasn't
you're
been able to
standing
speak.
for the good. Yeah,
The person
there
above
go.
you hasn't been able to
You're
speak.
not letting me speak.
Let Ferry speak. Let Ferry speak.
No, I
But
think
he's been speaking every other
What
person. I've
There you
been
go.
quiet this whole time, and she hasn't spoken.
No, I think his point is just that's not really relevant to what's going on right now in Palestine and Israel. So he just
But it was important to rebut. It just got lost because it took 20 minutes to get to. I can't stand when they start bringing up Ben Gurion. I've been on these lives enough. But it's late. I'm exhausted too, Rudy.
My fucking head hurts now.
Everyone's tired. Everyone's tired. I know. I know.
I just want to. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed the program,
This was amazing.
you enjoyed the live.
Can I just give a warning? Can I give a warning to conservative? I don't know. Did you watch the live earlier today? Because it's a hell of a lot more chaotic when there's a bunch of.
I never seen anything like this, and I am so listen.
But I'm just
moderate.
warning you about
Rudy.
interrupting. Wait till there's a whole panel of Israelis because we will be interrupting each other. And
Rudy.
That's why Rudy's exhausted.
I know. I can see it in his face. And
this is nothing, though. This is nothing.
The highest we got today was 5,500 people in here. That was insane.
And Rudy, listen, I know we don't 100% agree on political views, but we agree on Israel 110%. And me and you are like solid. And you know, I don't know. I just it's such a flashpoint. It's such a really hotly contested thing that we're really facing right now as a country. And amen. I'm going to say this. Amen. That we can come together as left and right to agree on policy on Israel. And you know what? There's nothing between us right now. I can guarantee you right now, we might have slight disagreements on Ukraine, but whatever. We see this 110% the same way. And you know what? This is the most important item, I believe, that the world is ever going to face. I believe this Middle East crisis is probably one of the most contentious and one of the biggest items as mankind. I'm going to say this. And you know what? You're going to think back, this conservative Dave is one crazy motherfucker. Pardon
No,
me.
you've been fantastic.
But I'm going to tell you this. There's going to be a point in time. There's going to be a point in time.
For intelligent and accurate facts. I mean,
And please follow me, and I'm going to follow you guys.
I did.
And please follow me, but I'm going to say this. We're going to look back at this point in time in history, and we're going to go, man, wow, we were spot on with what we were talking about. I really do.
There's a lot of people that's going to look dumb for coming on here and saying, "Oh, I don't."
Yes, I believe
I
it.
don't call
They're going to continue to
terrorist
rationalize and justify like they've been doing for forever. They're going to rationalize, justify, spin narratives that they will never admit. They will never admit.
But before I go, I just want to thank everybody. There's 51,000 likes right now. There's 1,400.
Unbelievable.
What we do is at some point today, wherever you're at, take a moment and pray for everyone that is involved in this. And if somehow there is some type of peace that can come after whatever Israel is about to do, let there be peace, and let the people of Gaza to finally have some type of stable government that lets them be a good citizen of their area and just thrive. Because terrorism is never the way to go. And let them have their rights and let them flourish. And thank you all for hanging out. And
Rudy, we love you.
Thank you for that, Rudy.
We love you.
God bless, and please put all the decisions in Christ.
Yeah.
He's still in control.
And if you guys been watching this, if you didn't hit the follow button, I appreciate the follows. And if you really like what you want, hit that subscribe. And if you want to donate to the program, because I'm not a rich dude, you want to hit the Venmo and Cash App, it's always appreciated. I can tell my wife I wasn't on here all day long for nothing, honey. Here you go.
Even from Republicans, eh?
Yeah, even from Republicans.
God bless you. God bless you.
All right. You guys take